Hey everybody, it's B Diz the Rockstar, part of SuperObvious. In this video, I'm going over some of the history on some of the characters and how it could relate to the new movie. Some of this stuff you might know, some of it you might not. We're also going to be talking about all types of other stuff. Like and share the video, comment below, and let me know what you're really looking forward to seeing in the movie, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Let's go. First, we're talking about Sub-Zero and Scorpion. I thought I would do this one first because it's one of, or the biggest feud in Mortal Kombat. In the first movie, they are introduced by Shang Tsung when confronted by Sonya Blade, Liu Kang, and Johnny Cage, and he says, "Scorpion and Sub-Zero, the deadliest of enemies, but slaves under my power." So they are being controlled by Shang Tsung. In Mortal Kombat Annihilation, they have a fight scene towards the beginning of the movie, and that's it. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but there is this animated movie called Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge, and in the movie, we see Scorpion's people have been killed by the Lin Kuei, who is led by Sub-Zero. This includes Scorpion's wife, and his son is killed right in front of him. Scorpion, of course, is devastated and has anger and revenge on his mind beyond belief. Skipping to the end of the movie, Scorpion is talking to Quan Chi, where Quan Chi explains that he morphed into Sub-Zero when the slaughter happened to all of Scorpion's people and his family. So the actual Sub-Zero didn't do any of this. So this beef and huge rivalry between Sub-Zero and Scorpion is them being pawns by Quan Chi. Growing up being into Mortal Kombat from the beginning, I always thought that it was Scorpion being the bad guy and Sub-Zero being the good guy, but after this is explained, the higher up Quan Chi played both of them. As far as the movie, I would like to see how much of this is explained or hinted, since it seems like their feud will be the biggest one in the movie. A Quan Chi small appearance or even a mention linking all this together would be pretty cool because it's important. Next, we're talking about Mileena. I'm going to paraphrase this, so don't act like babies in the comments, okay? Mileena is a mutant hybrid clone of Katana. That's honestly about all I really knew about her. It says that when Shao Kahn had been defeated in 2011's Mortal Kombat, that she was the Empress of Outworld, so she was running shit. Also, it says that Shao Kahn is her dad. On Wikipedia, it says that she had become more psychologically unstable and also cannibalistic, and her looking like her sister had greatly diminished. And right here it says, despite some criticism for her character designs, Mileena has become one of the most popular characters in the series, and it all makes sense now. Before making this video or knowing this info, I figured Mileena was popular, and it seemed like people complained about how they feel she should look forever ago. So fans ranting isn't new. It's actually old and boring. But instead of hiding behind the internet to bitch, you should change your diaper, put the pacifier back in your mouth, and have a nice day. Speaking of that, as far as now, looking up the cast or any trailer footage up to this point, there is no Katana. The only reference we see is one of her trademark fans when we see Raiden and others at the temple. Also, people are saying that this movie is a reboot and is the first of many, and it's a prequel. I'm cool with that because that would explain how Kano is a good guy and doesn't have his iconic silver and red eye, because Kano and Sonya's feud is one of the biggest in Mortal Kombat. This could also be why Liu Kang isn't taking the lead and being the main character. Maybe him being the main character won't be hinted until the end of the movie. We could see a unpolished Liu Kang who may not be confident that he is one of the most badasses in Mortal Kombat ever until super late in the movie when some critical things are taking place. One of the big things that could end in the film is setting up to future films, is when Liu Kang realizes that he is the chosen one and needs to lead in protecting the world from Outworld and representing in these tournaments. If this is a prequel, then I'm down for it, but real quick, if that's true and the fact that Johnny Cage isn't in it when he is one of the originals, that's kind of freaking whack. That's my one sentence, guys. My rant is over. Next, we're talking about how do we think Cole will be at the end of the movie. Hopefully nothing happens to his family and they're all okay. I think the most interesting thing to see is how he is before this and how he's going to be at the end. After everything that happened in Mortal Kombat, has he changed and kind of lost that part of himself? Is he more comfortable killing and using that level of violence? Assuming he doesn't die since he is the main character, what does he do after this? In my opinion, the reason why Cole's character is cool and important is because Cole is like one of us, a quote-unquote normal person, and gets dragged into this crazy-ass tournament deciding the fate of the world, which if you told anyone, they would think you're fucking crazy and probably ask you to share whatever you're high on. And last, I wanted to talk to you guys about fatalities. Again. In the comments, let me know who you think could have the coolest, aka most fucked up fatality in the movie, and which fatality do you think it could be. Maybe Sub-Zero pulling someone's head off with the spine hanging and they really show all that shit. Maybe Jax doing his clap making someone's head explode. Maybe a fatality from Mileena or Natara. Or like I said in my last video with Cole, doing a brutality, literally beating someone to death and we see everything. Who do you think could have the fatality MVP of the movie? But yeah guys, like and share the video and let me know how you feel about the movie based on all the info that we have up to this point, especially since the movie is longer now. Also, what characters do you think would be in the movie that we don't know about? Subscribe to the channel and I will see you guys in the next one. Totally for sure.